Yeah.
This one gave me chills.
Now this I can watch all day. My highlights? Are you kidding?
That was just great basketball. You know, with no timeouts, we didn't draw anything up. Game on the line in the playoffs.
Curry splits the defense behind the back. Fires a three. Oh, he puts it in! What a spectacular move!
This is my first year coaching Steph. I remember on the sidelines seeing him looking like Curly Neal from the Harlem Globetrotters, dribbling through traffic, and then a fadeaway three. And in my mind, I'm thinking every coach that I ever had in my life, their voice was in my head saying, that's a terrible shot, that's a terrible shot, that's a terrible shot. Keep in mind, this is like the first couple of months that I coached Steph Curry. So you see me on the sidelines, I'm holding my arms up. I'm thinking Phil Jackson, Greg Popovich, their voices are in my head. Lute Olson, this is a terrible shot. What I eventually figured out is that it's a great shot because it's Steph Curry. The numbers don't lie. That's a shot he makes over 40% of the time. So I finally realized Steph gets to shoot whenever he wants.
Oh, got that steal too.
And here he goes.
Here we go.
PG.
What you got?
Puts on a shot.
Yeah! Oh yeah, PG.
Yeah. The 360 windmill. Yeah, this play was. It's ironic. It's against the Clippers too. The backstory behind that. My teammates all week been clowning on me, and they're like, "Man, in the game, you're a boring dunker. Like you don't do nothing. Like you always get fast breaks, and you always just one hand dunk, two hand dunk." So before this game, I'm like, "I got y'all. Like I'm gonna do something special this game." And it just so happened I had the opportunity, the fast break. DC threw me the ball, and the rest was history. We made something flashy out of that. So shout out my teammates for pushing me to the limit to do something crazy.
9/10 left. A three wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series for the first time in 14 years!
The game winner against the Rockets. A little confusion off the ball. This the one that gave me chills right here, because I was just young. This was my first playoff series. A tough team, tough matchup. If we would have lost this game, that was Game 7 in Houston. We was going back on the road. So, yeah, this one gave me chills.
Moving my point, how unique he and his game are.
Niang, the offensive rebound.
This next highlight is what I would probably call the best poster in my career. I always like to think that I missed a free throw on purpose because I knew this was going to happen. And I mean, George was pretty unselfish to just set me up for that highlight. So, like I said, that's probably the best dunk of my career. And that's one of the dunks that I've always dreamed of because, looking at Blake, back in, in his Clipper days, him throwing the ball just in the hoop. I've always wished I could do that, so I was kind of glad that I got that opportunity, and that was probably the last one.
Final seconds. Bulls look for the win. DeRozan to win it.
The game winners was crazy about my Indiana game winner was I came down and I was hoping I got the switch and I was going to try to turn the corner on a big man. But as soon as I seen him recover back to Vooch, I looked at the shot clock and I just knew I had to get a shot off. And this whole night, it was a struggle. I think I had a bad shooting night and I didn't have no legs. And I just remember telling myself if I try to shoot a fadeaway off 2 feet, I'm not going to get it to the basket. So as soon as he recovered back in front of me, I just went off one leg, shot it like a regular shot, hoped it went in, and it was nothing but net.
Feeds DeRozan. DeRozan, pump fake for the win. Got it again!
The play was actually for Zach, but they switched it so well. Kobe was taking the ball out, and I made a noise to Kobe that I always make in practice and everything. And I made a noise to him. He knew to pass me the ball as soon as I made that noise. And I knew one of them was going to go for the pump fake. I just needed to get somebody in the air and just look for a clean shot, and I got it off and it went in. I couldn't believe it, especially the night before hitting the game winner, but them 2 shots was definitely crazy. The Washington one was definitely crazy because I just did it the night before, so the way that panned out was definitely crazy.
Losing streak.
Oh man, not my boy Tyler, Sham God. That was tough. Late in the game too. It's one of the flashier dribbles that you'll see, and you don't see very often. And if somebody does it, it's like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it with intention. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna just do it. So when he did it and the move actually worked, and then he dimed, it was a nice play.
Brown runs into Wallace. Wallace goes down, but there's no foul. Billups winds up with the ball. What a move!
In the NBA Finals against the San Antonio Spurs, which is 2005, it was one heck of a series. And I'm on a fast break on this play, and I used the fake behind the back pass because I'm a guy that I wasn't very athletic, so I had to use little tricks and everything to get my shot off. And I wanted to just make Robert Horry on this play kind of bite for it to buy me a little bit of time to get the layup off. And it was a pretty nice highlight. It was something that I used to do way back in high school, and who would have thought that I would be doing that same move in the NBA Finals.
Brown the drive. Jaylen Brown kicks it out. Smart fakes. Inside, Tatum spins and he puts it in.
I think that was just a sign of how we came together as a team, in the last couple months of the season. We started moving the ball around. We started playing with each other a lot more, because in that possession, I think we were down 1. We just got the rebound. I was calling for the ball at half court. JB pushes it. He easily could have, took the shot. He passes it to Smart pump fakes, and instead of, staying still, I initially thought he was going to shoot it. But once he took the dribble, I cut behind the defense. We locked eyes, and he threw it just perfect where I had time to make my spin move and lay it up. And that was just great basketball. With no timeouts, we didn't draw anything up. Game on the line, in the playoffs, that was just a hell of a play.
Now there's the problem Rollins has. He fakes at times when he should just take the ball right to the basket. That was Doc Rivers.
Now this I can watch all day. My highlights, are you kidding? I didn't even know we had highlights. We were still on reel-to-reel when I was playing basketball, so this is really good stuff. I can watch this all day. Playing for the Hawks was awesome. The fans were nuts. Kind of old school.
Edwards has played great. Towns has played great. D'Angelo Russell has 16 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds.
Ant looking for even more. He's not satisfied. Not by a long shot.
All right, this is my step back versus Denver Nuggets. When I caught the ball, Pat Bev was just like, go at him, go at him. So, when Pat Bev giving you that type of energy, you ain't got no choice but to make the shot.
After foul. Down by 2. Oh, Butler knocked it away. Here's Hero with 8 seconds left for 3. Yes! Oh, my!
My shot against Philly, my rookie year, Jimmy stole the ball from Joel, and I dribbled down with like 6 seconds left. We were down 2, and I just stepped back and pulled the 3 and went in. But yeah, this was crazy. This was definitely one of my favorite, NBA moments so far. The arena was rocking. There was a lot of people in there. This was definitely exciting.